Hello, everyone around the world. I'm Jeff Keighley, and welcome to Gamescom Opening Night Live, a preview of this holiday's biggest games and a sneak preview of what lies beyond. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to announce new games, show you the first full gameplay demo of Call of Duty Vanguard alongside star Laura Bailey, get the first new look in a year at LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, get an update on Death Stranding Director's Cut for PlayStation 5.
Já explorou Call of Duty, LEGO Star Wars
Far Cry 6.
E Death Stranding e Far Cry.
Who's in that super monkey ball and so much more we can't tell you about just yet. Plus, the multi-talented Lindsey Sterling will join us to perform one of the themes from Bandai Namco's upcoming Tales of Arise.
Tales of Arise, a gente viu ontem.
More than 40 games will be showcased, from the biggest ones in the world
Tem Lego
to
novo.
smaller independent titles, including one game made by a single developer. I love putting together these shows, and I hope more than anything, you walk away excited about the future of games, no matter where or how you play. Now, before we start, I just want to give a special hello to everyone in Germany, the home of Gamescom. We really hope to see you in person in 2022. But now it's time to get on with the show. And we're starting with the global announcement of a new game.
Opa, anúncio global de um novo jogo. World Premiere. Vamos ver.
Kev, got eyes on the buyer?
Yep. Here he comes.
And I got the dealer. Nina, they're heading your way. They're here.
You should have eyes on the merchandise.
I sure do.
Was that a gunshot?
Yeah, they shot the dealer.
That is so unprofessional.
GTA 6, rapaziada. Tô brincando.
Can we do this?
We can't afford not to. Nina, you good?
Yeah, let's do it.
Great. Whenever you're ready, Kevin.
What are you guys thinking for dinner tonight? How about my world famous chili con?
É Saints Row! Saints Row novo!
Hey guys! What you got in the... Oh! Stolen Marshall MDI-101 M9 multi-rocket shoulder launchers. Nice! My buddies and I have been looking all over town for those. Have you been hoarding? See, we need them for our startup. It's a criminal empire kind of... I stuck it there! After him!
Que fome, não almoçou ainda não, ô SLP? Oh, Saints Row, velho. Essa mina aí, se eu não me engano, já apareceu. Nos outros Saints Row. Acabou a comida? É, aí não tem como comer mesmo.
You should buckle up.
Kevin!
Hey! Asshole!
Get the fuck away from my friends.
Oh, maneiro, hein? 8 anos desde o último Saints Row. Saints Row! É só Saints Row? Caralho! Só não teve gameplay, né? Mas... Caralho, é só Saints Row o nome. É o quinto jogo da série e é só Saints Row.
Saints Row, and joining me now is one of the stars of Saints Row, Bryce Charles. Bryce, welcome to Opening Night Live.
Thanks
Ah,
for
ela tá no
having me.
jogo.
This is an exciting announcement. We just want to know, what can you tell us about the new Saints Row? We see you there behind us, right? Your character. Yes.
Ela tá.
Well, before I get into all that, I have to say I am just so excited to be here, and I am incredibly proud and honored to be a part of this game and to work with the Volition team. And speaking
Bonita.
of Volition, and getting back to your question, I can tell you that Volition took a really fresh approach to Saints Row this time around. I think it's evident by that awesome trailer that they went back to the drawing board and essentially created everything from scratch. We got new characters, new city, new gangs to take on, the whole deal. So I play the boss. That's the character that the player becomes. And the boss, along with their three friends, Nina, Kevin, and Eli, the whole group right there, they go on this wild ride to create their own criminal empire, to be self-made. That's their whole mantra, right? Basically, it's all about earning your own success.
You mentioned the city. We can see it behind us. Tell us a bit about this city. Where is it? What is it?
Well, Volition created this brand new, super vibrant, awesome fictional city called Santo Ileso. It's set in the American Southwest.
É uma cidade
and this city
fictícia.
is just absolutely riddled with violence and crime, and you're thrown right in the
Da
thick
América.
of it, right off the bat, driving, shooting, fighting, you know, just hustling your way to the top, whichever way you choose. And it's really looking like Santo Ileso is the biggest and best Saints Row playground that they've ever
O nome é
created.
Santo
It's really
Alesso.
awesome.
You mentioned
A gente
all
joga
the
com ela.
activity in the city.
Eu imagino que
Obviously, we
seja essa
have to
daqui.
ask about gangs, rivals. What
Essa
can you
que
tell
tá
us
aqui.
about the action in the city?
Right. Well, we have three
aqui.
main gangs, and they already have a really strong hold over Santo Ileso.
É como se fosse remake do Saints
and
Row.
one of them, Los Panteros, you actually saw in the trailer just then. And all of the gangs are incredibly dangerous, but that goes without saying, right? And they're really strong, and they're all really different from one another in interesting ways. They're all unique from one another. And the point is, which I think everyone can guess, you gotta fight them and defeat them all to reach your goals.
Well, we are excited to learn
Nova
more about
cidade,
this game.
novas
I think I'm
gangues.
saying everything that everyone online is saying. It's like, but we want to see the game.
Yes.
Bryce, you got anything more for us?
Yes, I actually do. I've got another exclusive for y'all. You know, gotta keep
Gameplay?
everybody hyped for this reboot. So
Hype?
I got a little taste of what the game actually looks like. So buckle up and get ready for another
Gameplay?
wild ride with Saints Row.
Amazing. Bryce Charles,
Ela
thanks
tem
so
uma
much for joining us.
gameplayzinha.
Here is a little sneak preview of the gameplay of Saints Row.
Vambora.
This is where all our dreams come true.
Nossa, então a gente não faz mais o nosso personagem, a gente joga com ela agora? Maneiro, 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 maneiro.
And now it's time for another brand new game announcement.
É... o Saints Row...
They conquered
Depois eu falo.
humanity's greatest evil. And she lay in rest.
Puta, deu o PT. Voltou. Que isso? Outro jogo dos Avengers?
Then they vanquished threats from beyond our stars. And she lay in rest.
If you'd be so kind.
Vamos fazer merda de novo? Mano, já nem vou hypar. Caralho, motoqueiro fantasma, Doutor Estranho. Blade ali no fundo? Essa é Psy... Loki? Não sei quem é, desculpa, não deve ser. Stark, Wolverine. É mobile, eu pensei nisso também.
Our nightmares have come for us. And she must awaken.
O copyright tá comendo no Enter Sandman tocando. Ah, mano, eu não vou tomar DMCA com o jogo mobile aqui, com todo respeito. Ó, a Jasmine também pegou a skin do New World. Caralho, Wolverine de ouro. Que isso, cara? Por que tá todo mundo dourado? Midnight Suns? Marvel Midnight Suns da 2K? Firaxis Games. Vai sair o que pra isso aí? Pra mobile? PS5 e Xbox. Não é mobile, não é?
The next Marvel game has been revealed, and joining us now to tell us a bit more about Midnight Suns is Jake Solomon from Firaxis. Hey, Jake, thank you so much for joining us here on ONL. Now, we saw a lot of characters in that trailer from Marvel, as well as some new faces. Who was that character being resurrected, and how does that tie into this game?
Qual o personagem está sendo ressurgido?
Thank you, Jeff, and we're very excited to finally be able to talk about this. That character that you saw resurrected is the Hunter. That's an entirely new superhero that we
novo
designed
personagem.
with Marvel to be fully customizable.
Que eles fizeram com a Marvel.
Put themselves into Midnight Suns and lead all those heroes you saw up against the ultimate evil in our universe, which is Lilith, the mother of demons.
I love you made a new superhero. Now, many fans
Fizeram novo
are familiar
herói.
with your work on the XCOM franchise, so I'm curious, everyone wants to know, what's the style of gameplay? What kind of game is this?
O trailer foi legal, mas o jogo, né, sei lá.
So you're not just fighting
É um RPG
alongside
tático.
all these legends of the
Esquece
Marvel
já.
universe that we all know and love, but you're actually living alongside them. And the relationships that you form with those heroes, the heroes of your choice, are as important as the items and the abilities that you bring into combat. And we are really excited to show gameplay on September 1st, with the game coming out March 2022.
All right, I love we get to see more soon. Jake, thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you, Jeff, for having us on Opening Night Live.
Lilith.
To hear more from Jake, check out IGN's post-show and the gameplay review.
Então, ele falou aqui que é um personagem novo.
Now, last week,
que eles fizeram junto com a Marvel.
Vanguard was announced for release on
Ai,
November
mais de
5th.
Call of Duty
This
Vanguard.
weekend, the PlayStation Alpha will be live with the Champion Hill mode. But now it's time to get the first ever look at the campaign in action. And to do that, we are joined by Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer Games and Laura Bailey, one of the stars of the show, and the winner last year of Best Performance at the Game Awards. Great to have you guys with us. We are so excited to get into the real gameplay.
O Supernatural é mesmo.
You guys did Call of Duty World War II a couple years ago, 2017 at Sledgehammer. Now you're going back to WW2. How is Vanguard different than what you did before?
First of all, I gotta say it's awesome to be here. So thank you so much.
Thanks for coming out.
And it's also like it's super, thrilling to be able to represent the team behind Vanguard. So Vanguard is a totally new take on World War II. World War II is known for huge, epic battles on big battlefields.
Vanguard é uma nova pegada na Guerra Mundial 2.
In the Western Front, but also in the Eastern Front, in the Pacific, in North Africa. And in Vanguard, you're going to be able to go to all of those locations and play in all those locations. But for the team, something that resonated even more with us were the real stories of the real people who fought in World War II. So these are diverse people from all around the globe, and I don't know, there's something very inspiring about these true stories. Now, some of the most interesting people that we discovered in our research were those men and women who were part of the original Special Forces teams. And so Call of Duty Vanguard is going to tell their story, tell the story of the birth of Special Forces.
Well, Laura,
Nascimento das Forças Especiais.
To reveal that you're going to be in this game, which is, I know it's been a lifelong dream of yours to be in a Call of Duty.
It has.
Your character, it ties into what Dave's talking about. Tell us about your character, Paulina Petrova.
Yes, I am thrilled to be in my first Call of Duty game. It's crazy because there's not, a lot of female roles in media about historical war for obvious reasons. And that's one of the things that struck me about Paulina, and when I started researching for the role, was how many women were actually in the Soviet Army in World War II. There were tank operators and there were fighter pilots, and some of them, like Paulina, were snipers. And so it's just really cool to get to play a character that pays homage to someone like Lyudmila Pavlichenko, who is and was one of the deadliest snipers of all time.
All right. Well, I love that you guys take.
Ela tá fazendo um papel de uma sniper.
Put the Call of Duty spin on it.
Chamada Paulina.
Let's talk a bit about what you guys are going
Que
to
parece
show
que
today.
existiu.
I know, Treyarch's working on zombies. You guys are
Ou
working
existe.
on an awesome campaign. We saw some multiplayer this weekend, but now we're going to do kind of a full level playthrough of a bunch of stuff in the game. What are we about to see here today?
That's right. So as I mentioned earlier, the Vanguard campaign is telling the story of the birth of Special Forces. And that leads right into multiplayer. On day one, there's going to be 20 maps so that people can go in and play their favorite Special Forces operators.
Qual horário previsto pra acabar o evento? Tá com pressa, irmão? Porque acabe? Quer que acabe logo?
We're going to show today, which we're
Não tô
really
entendendo.
excited to show. This is gameplay. This was captured in engine. And we're going to show
São 2 horas de evento,
Polina's
FLP.
story. Now, the Vanguard campaign starts with the team, Polina
Começou
Petrova
às
and her
3.
team on their first Special
4,
Forces
5.
mission going into Berlin right at the end of the war in April of 1945. But this wasn't the start of the war for Polina. Polina started
Quero
the war
saber
as a
apenas.
nurse on the Eastern Front. And so what we're going to see right now is Stalingrad. We're going to see Polina in Stalingrad and view her experience
Paulina no
when Stalingrad was
Stalingrado.
invaded by the Germans.
Laura, any setup here for what point in Paulina's life or character arc we're going to see?
Yeah, I mean, at the start of the game, you really see her as a total badass. You know, she's no nonsense. Nothing rattles
Amanhã
her.
tem mais? Não sabia disso,
And that's
não.
not an act. She's seen it all. She's looked the devil in the eye and said, "I'm coming for you." And in this level, you really get to see what makes her become that way. You know, she's bright and almost innocent in her outlook, and shit happens.
Okay. All right. Well, it's about
Shit
to happen right
happens.
here, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We are now going to get this extended look at Call of Duty Vanguard.
Falando sobre a história da Paulina. Shit happens. Ou seja, vai dar merda em algum momento da vida da Paulina que ela vai virar uma sniper que vai sair matando todo mundo. Vou pesquisar aqui rapidinho se a Paulina existe. Mesmo. Mas pelo que eles falaram, existe. Cara, apareceu uma mulher aqui em preto e branco. Acho que ela existe. Amanhã é... Eu não sei falar essa palavra. Always some indies. Os indies incríveis. A gente pode ver depois os vídeos, né? Os trailers. Então, aparentemente ela vivia no Stalingrado, aí os alemães invadiram. Caralho, mas ela já virou uma assassina já. Foi bem rápido. Caralho! Ela já tinha algum treinamento militar, né? Não é possível. Tem a Future Game Show. Papa. Awesome. Aprendi a falar awesome. É awesome. Papa. Ela tá chamando o pai dela, mano. Só que ela é uma assassina já. Mano, é porque ela é uma assassina. É legítima defesa, né? Os alemães invadiram a Europa inteira. Que jogo da hora? O COD Vanguard? É COD, é COD. Nem vi. Não, mas essa campanha tá parecendo legal mesmo. Caralho, que loucura, velho. Os nazis executando os malucos ali, ela vai em... Talvez aquele ali seja até o pai dela, né? Não sei. Foi assim que ela se tornou sniper. Nossa, mas ela é muito braba. Parece meio Tarkov. Não sei, não joguei Tarkov. Caralho, passando por debaixo do tanque. Caralho. Ninguém viu isso, ela chegando aí. Mulher muito pica? Mano, ela é a Lara Croft, velho. É a Aloy de Horizon Zero Dawn. Caralho, tá com uma molotov nos soldados. Caralho. A mina solo vai acabar com os alemão, hein? Nossa, mas ela se fudeu, né? Ih, F. 1 hora antes. Aí vai mostrar um momento de paz na vida dela? Caralho. Antes dos alemães invadirem... o lugar onde ela morava. Tá, então ela já era militar, né? Por isso que ela já era... Por isso que ela já era braba. O que ela vai encontrar aí? Qual é a moral de mostrar 1 hora antes? Nossa. Tá, entendi a moral. Caralho, que loucura. Os horrores da guerra. Caralho, tá... tem bastante sangue voando. Bastante cenário sendo destruído. Caralho, a quantidade de avião. O sangue jorrando, é. Meu Deus. Os caras não economizaram nos voos. Que voo? Os aviões voando? Nossa, ela foi parar em outro prédio. Caralho, então é isso daí, mano. Call of Duty Vanguard vai ter histórias reais da guerra. Até eu achei interessante, hein? Eu já tô cansado de Call of Duty há muito tempo. Obviamente não vou comprar, né? Mas... Mano, essa Paulina aparentemente existe, olha aqui.
Next up, a surprise for you guys. Halo Infinite. I had a lot of fun
A melhor mulher sniper da história.
tech test, which was a huge success. And now, let's enter the world of Halo Infinite's multiplayer.
Halo Infinite, vamos ver o multiplayer de Halo. Quer dizer, eu não sei se vai ser um multiplayer. Isso é Halo? Nossa, eu nunca imaginaria que isso seria Halo.
Why are you here?
To fight.
To win!
To be a Spartan.
Ela era uma mina das ruas e ela vai se tornar uma espartana? Uma soldada?
What is a Spartan?
Um soldado, sei lá, não sei. O que é um Spartan?
A Spartan is a symbol.
É um símbolo. Olha o símbolo aí.
Where there is none.
Esperança quando não tem nenhuma.
In times of darkness.
Em tempos de escuridão.
We are hope.
Nós somos a esperança.
And together.
E juntos,
Together we are unstoppable.
somos imparáveis.
Candidates, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't hear you.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Again!
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Good. Who's first?
Os gráficos são bonzão, eu pensei nisso, mas o downgrade vem, né? Porque a gameplay de Halo não tava assim, bonito assim. Tanto que o jogo foi adiado. Ó, o multiplayer de Halo.
Hi Joseph, how you doing?
Jeff, how you been? It's great to be with you in person.
Yes, thank you so much for coming down all the way from Seattle. I know you guys are working very hard on the game, but you made the trek to Opening Night Live, and it means a lot to us. What did we just see there?
So that was the introduction to Halo Infinite multiplayer's first free-to-play season, where you'll meet Commander Agrinia, the leader of a whole new generation of Spartans. And Agrinia is a key character as you begin your own personal Spartan journey that will continue from season to season.
Well, it looks great.
Era como se fosse a capitã dos Spartans.
The tests, I was playing a couple weeks ago. Tons of fun. I know.
Oh, did you play?
Yes,
That's
and the
great.
team had, I think, a lot of great feedback from the fans. It's real, and I think everyone wants to know
E vai
how
ser
the
grátis.
development going on the game.
Yeah,
É
well, like
PvP,
we
sim.
said, we started flighting our multiplayer earlier this month. And I gotta say, it was great to see the positive reaction and all the energy that came out of the test. And I just want to thank everybody for jumping in and playing. At the same time, we're putting the finishing touches on our most wide open and adventure-filled Halo campaign ever.
Vai falando da
And
campanha
today,
agora.
I would like to announce that Halo Infinite's campaign and multiplayer will launch together on December 8th this year.
December
Ó,
8th. It's
data de
real.
lançamento.
During this holiday, just as you promised. Well, I know you and the team have been working so
8 de
hard
dezembro.
to land this, and exciting that campaign and multiplayer will both be coming this year because it's kind of an important year. It's the 20th anniversary.
Mas daí é minha capitã, é a nossa capitã no multiplayer.
That's right. It's a big year, and for this 20th anniversary, we might have something a little special up our sleeves.
Oh, okay. Well, shall we take a look?
Why don't we?
Let's do
20
it.
anos de Halo.
Get ready.
Ih, Halo Mobile. Halo Mobile. Comemorando os 20 anos. Ah, não, é um controle de Halo. Deve ser uma edição do Xbox de Halo? Ou só o controle? Caro pra caralho. Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2. Meu Deus, o nome disso. Pre-order now.
That's some controller.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Jeff,
Yes.
it wouldn't be an anniversary celebration if we didn't do one more thing.
Oh, there's more.
Just one.
Okay, here's the last thing, I think. All right, Joe, thank you very much. Let's take a
Tem
look
mais.
at this.
Tem mais alguma coisa aí que ele vai mostrar, mano. Mostrei aqui o meu controle, né? Pra disputar com ele.
Spartan 117. Can anyone hear me? Over. We need to fight. Get ready.
O que significa isso? É algo de ouro? É uma versão do Xbox? Versão Halo. 20 anos. Nossa! Esse ficou bonito, hein? Puta que pariu, edição limitada. Pre-order não, vou comprar.
Okay, next up, it's time for another brand new game announcement. An
Esse tá
unholy
bonito,
but
sim.
adorable
Ficou
union
foda.
between developer
Ficou.
Massive Monster and Devolver Digital. This roguelike action adventure is set in a super cute and undeniably dark world. Coming next year, here is the exclusive reveal of Cult of the Lamb.
Culto da Lhama? Roguelike? Roguelike fofo. Cult of the Lamb. Ou foi o que eu entendi, né? Vamos ver se é isso mesmo. É uma lhama mesmo. Ou sei lá. Carneiro. Carneiro, não é lhama não, velho. Carneiro. Esse eu jogo, isso daí roda no PC. Nossa. Cult of the Lamb. O que é Lamb, mano? É alguma coisa tipo ovelha, né? Carneiro, algo assim. Caralho! É meio satânico. Nossa, ele é um roguelike e você farma ali. Parece maneiro, hein? Aí, rapaziada, pra quem tem PC fraco, parece um jogo muito bom. Cordeiro, obrigado, Beck. Boa tarde. Culto do Cordeiro. Mano, me lembrou Muck. Me lembrou Muck, porque você farma e é roguelike. Eu gostei que é meio satânico, mano. Fica foda de falar assim, né? Eu gostei, mas eu achei maneiro. É fofo e satânico. Nada a ver com Muck. Mano, é o estilo de jogo. Você farma e briga com um monstro.
And also small teams, like one person. This next game was first previewed at Gamescom 2020, and now this single developer, a 30-year-old father in Poland, is back to show us an update on a really exciting game that caught my eye for its over-the-top action. It is coming next year to consoles, PC, and Xbox Game Pass. I hope you enjoy it. It's a little over the top, but it looks so fun. This is Midnight Fight Express.
Um jogo feito na Poland. Onde que é Poland mesmo em português? Midnight Fight Express. Polônia, isso. Caralho, porra de estanca nesse aí, hein? Nossa, legal a movimentação. Caralho. Nossa. Me passou uma vibe Hotline Miami, mano. Eu, como um grande fã, ali, até os caras com máscara. Eu, como um fã eterno de Hotline Miami.
No Russia.
Maneiro, cara. Midnight Fight Express. Vai ter no Game Pass.
I got my pizza. I got my manhole. That must mean it's TMNT Shredder's
Tartarugas
Revenge
Ninja.
time. Now, earlier this year, this game captured our imaginations and hearts with its reveal, bringing those righteous ninjas to PC and Nintendo Switch in 2022. Today, we've got the reveal of a new playable character, that's right, who is set for some action-packed combat against Foot Clan's devious soldiers, including the reveal of team attacks, watch for that, and yes, the ability to revive a turtle via strategic use.
Esse jogo é bom demais. Mano, eu jogava muito na minha infância, cara. Um console que eu nem lembro qual que era. Era uma fita, eu lembro que era uma fita que eu colocava nele. Eu acho que era um clone de Nintendinho que eu tinha. Nossa, tem um personagem novo que é uma repórter. Gasosa. Nossa. April O'Neil. Joguei no Super Nintendo, bom. Shredder Revenge. Shredder's Revenge. Legal. É a mulher de um deles? Não manjo. Ela namora uma tartaruga?
This year, I am happy to
O que
welcome
vai nascer
Natasha
disso aí?
Becker from Webedia as our co-host, who will be updating you on all things Gamescom, including the Gamescom Awards and what's in store for fans at Gamescom Digital. Take it away, Natasha.
Einen wunderschönen guten Abend aus Deutschland. Hello and greetings from Germany. I'm Natasha Becker and I'm super excited to be here hosting this show with you, Jeff, even though we are thousands of miles apart. Yes, Gamescom is once again a digital event, but that does not mean we can't have just as much fun as we would IRL in Cologne. To bring Gamescom to you, we have put together an awesome online program with lots of live streams, announcements, interactive elements, giveaways and more. For our German viewers, my colleagues and I will be live on YouTube and Twitch on Thursday and Friday, 2 p.m. till 10 p.m.
Ela seria uma mulher muito sortuda, The Walker, se você
loads of new and exciting
casasse com ela.
Interviews, gameplay demos, fun activities, games, trailers,
muito boa noite, bem-vindo na live, The Walker.
And for our entire international
boa noite,
audience,
não, boa tarde,
there will be all of that plus even more goodies and prizes to redeem on the Gamescom Now website. Just register on the Gamescom Now
website. Aproveitar que eu vou passar com todo respeito. Todo mundo é sub no chat mesmo, ninguém vai ver, né? Muito obrigado aí todo mundo que é sub.
And participate in the Gamescom Epics quests that will unlock the vaults where we have hidden the really good prizes.
Ela tá falando groselha aí.
The best thing about that, both the Gamescom Now website and all live streams
do
for
site da Gamescom
2021 are completely free. But for now, let's see what else we've got
vai
in
ter
store
sorteio.
for you today.
Vai ter não sei o que lá no site da Gamescom. Demon Slayer. Eu quero isso aí, hein? Cadê a gameplay? Nossa, eu não tava esperando. Ah, só isso de Demon Slayer. Do nada eles tacaram Demon Slayer, taca mais aí.
Specialize in accessibility coverage from reviews, features, news. But we don't just stop there.
Our workshops help studios expand their knowledge
Tomara
about
que tenha mais Demon Slayer.
games and communities. Writers, community managers, and user researchers learn best practices for every aspect.
É pra mostrar o personagem? Sim. Tem que ver uma coisa sobre o Homem-Aranha que eu achei muito interessante. O que é? Eu vi que você mandou lá no Insta o Guerra Mundial Z, Mick. Nice.
Up next, a beloved Sega franchise celebrates 20 years of monkey magic.
Aí, The Walker.
Super Monkey Ball
Vai chegar no
Banana launches on October 5th. As you've probably seen online,
no Nintendo Switch, hein? Joguinho do macaco.
Beat from Jet Set Radio, Sonic and Tails, and someone else who is set to join the Monkey Gang later this year.
Rapaz, eu não entendo esse jogo. Pô, esse aí é o melhor jogo, cara. Pelo amor de Deus. Parece que ele é mega famoso lá fora. Pô, com certeza, mano. Tem como um jogo desse não ser mega famoso? A dentadura dele? Ah, pelo menos ele tem, né? Porque a maioria dos asiáticos não se importa com os dentes lá, mano. A cultura lá é meio tipo... Na verdade não é que não se importa. Na verdade eu não sei, mano. Tipo, os caras lá têm o costume de deixar os dentes naturais, tá ligado? Aí eu me pergunto, a gente que tá errado de ir no dentista, ou eles estão certos de deixar o dente natural, do jeito natural? Eles? Eu também acho esquisito eles. Mas é um bagulho de cultura, né? Não dá nem pra criticar tanto. Quando anunciaram esse jogo, a maior galera pilhou pacas, mas aqui no BR cagou geral. Vou fazer uma live 24 horas desse jogo aí, The Walker. Mentira. Agora eu preciso desse jogo. Por quê? Esse gatinho é quem? Persona 5? Ah, é o gatinho do Persona 5.
Okay, next up, a game started by two Stanford
Seria mais pela
University
estética.
students out of their dorm. This summer, their first release, Splitgate, started setting records with the open beta.
Jogão, hein?
More than 10 million downloads across PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Blending the best of arena shooters
A nova
with the
temporada
fun
de
of Portal,
Splitgate.
tonight it's about to get even more interesting with the reveal of Season 0, which is dropping right now.
Não é,
With the new
Season
map,
0.
Carmen Station 3, the new Infection mode, and so much more.
Novo modo.
Check
Ih,
it
vamos
out.
jogar Splitgate hoje, rapaziada. Vai dropar agora. Ah, não. Vamos ter que jogar. Qual que é o modo novo? É o modo da bola. Essa arma aí eu não tinha visto antes nesse canhão de laser aí. Do nada. Maneiro, 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 maneiro. Caça-bandeira, eu vi uma bandeira ali, já tinha? Não
And
tinha
now,
não, né?
here's a brand new look at Riders Republic from Ubisoft.
Riders Republic. Da Ubisoft. Oh, o evento tá bom, hein? Ele tá atacando. Trailer. Ele só... Opa!
Potential. I'm Suki, by the way. It's been years.
Obrigado pela hate, Jasmine.
What I discovered is that
Muito
there's so
thank
much
you.
more to the Republic than
Bem-vindo.
meets the eye. So that adventure,
Quem veio pela Jasmine.
exploration, and connecting with the outdoors on a whole new level.
Vem ver o evento? Hoje é dia, Jasmine.
This place is called the Riders Ridge.
Prazer, pra quem não me conhece, me chamo Leite.
Team up with friends,
Faço
other
stream
riders, and compete against each other.
de jogos variados, eventos.
Yep.
Há 3 anos aqui na Twitch.
It's up to you to prove your worth in the Republic. Take on sponsored events or pit yourself against other riders in the biggest, most competitive mass races. As the wins roll in, you'll attract bigger sponsors, better gear.
Mano, esse
and earn
Riders
your
Republic
spot
parece
among the
legal.
best
O
riders
problema
the
é
Ridge
o
community
preço,
has
mas
to
parece
offer.
legal.
I really like to introduce you to someone. This is Brett. He's kind of a big deal. Bike, ski, wingsuit, legendary status in all 3. He's always looking for riders who have the potential to become champions.
Okay, Sparky. If you can show me you've got what it takes, then I'm willing to give you a shot. It's now time for you to win more than gold.
Don't worry.
Boa, Beck, pegou o drop do New World. Um ano e 3 meses de followers, Jasmine, muita coisa.
The Riders Republic beta started a few days ago for a selection of registered players who challenged each other in this massive multiplayer outdoor sports playground. And we have some more news to share. I'm happy to announce that starting now until August 28th, the beta is open for everyone for free on PC and consoles.
A beta tá aberta!
Frantic 50-player mass
Vamos
races,
jogar!
compete in a variety of multiplayer modes, or to free roam an open world set within some of the most famous U.S. national parks. The game releases this fall on October 28th. To learn more, check out ridersrepublic.com. And now, let's check back in with
Então acho que eu posso falar agora, né?
Okay, let's get to our first award.
Eu já tava com a beta.
Só
que tinha aquele contrato de confidencialidade. Eu não podia falar que eu tava com a beta. Eu já tava com ela baixada aqui.
The nominees for Best Microsoft Xbox Game are the action RPG Elden Ring by
Bom, eles estão fazendo premiações.
Ubisoft's person shooter Far Cry 6, the long-awaited Halo Infinite from 343 Industries.
Onde que baixa?
And
Na
the
Ubisoft
winner
Connect.
For Best Microsoft Xbox Game 2021 is Halo Infinite.
É óbvio que Halo vai ganhar. Tô baixando, boa.
Hi, I'm Greg Stone and I'm the lead producer.
Bora testar depois do evento? Bora. Valeu, obrigado por mandar o link aí, o FLP. Eu já tava com a beta, mas eu não podia fazer stream. Agora eles só não estão falando nada demais, tá? Só estão agradecendo Halo. Ah, Halo é incrível, minha pica. Eu já tava com a beta do Riders Republic baixada, só que eu não podia fazer stream, eu não podia comentar que eu tava com a beta. No contrato tava escrito assim, não comente nem com seus familiares. Aí eu só baixei a beta e só deixei baixado, eu nem abri o jogo, porque eu não podia fazer live, o que adianta? Só contou pra Julia, só contei pra Julia, só ela sabia. Tá, propaganda do Game Pass. Nossa, 12 minutos, mano. 12 minutos é um jogo que prova que vale a pena acompanhar a indústria dos jogos, mano. Um jogo indie. Tem muito jogo que prova que não vale a pena, né? Mas 12 minutos é um jogão. E é acessível, tá no Game Pass. Eu queria fazer os outros finais de 12 minutos. Tipo Cyberpunk, eu pensei em Cyberpunk. Mas é meio injusto, porque eu gostei muito do Cyberpunk. Mas... pra mim o que foi mais decepcionante que o Cyberpunk foi o Biomutante, que eu achei que seria bom. Mas assim, com certeza o Cyberpunk chegou todo cagado, né? Olha o jogo russo lá, Atomic Heart. Fora que o mapa é simples, mas é muito bom. Então, no 12 minutos eles fizeram simplesmente o que? Eles pegaram duas mecânicas de jogo. O point and click e o roguelike, que toda hora reinicia a gameplay. Ficou foda, viado. Mistaram point and click com roguelike, inventaram o point and click com roguelike.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Ih, caralho, pá, tira. Red Bull não pagou a live, não. Tira, já tá bom. Aquele jogo de dragão que o Alan jogou. Battle Royale de dragão. Century Age of Ashes. 18 de novembro. A minha câmera estava em cima, mas deu pra ler ali. 18 de novembro. Oh! Que isso? O que era esse dragãozinho? Era o Dracarys? Game of Thrones? Feito na Unreal Engine. O que temos feito na Unreal Engine? Tudo é feito na Unreal Engine. E-Futebol? É o PES lá? E-Futebol. O FL? Um novo jogo de futebol? Free to play?
Hello, folks. My name is Eugene. I'm the CEO at Strikers Inc. Our studio has been founded to change the world of football simulation games forever. I'd like to
E apareceu ali justo, coisa que o FIFA não é.
Football league that will be available for free on all major console platforms. The key to success in UFL is your skill on and off the pitch. That's what we call fair to play gaming. Can't wait to share more, so stay tuned.
Fair to play.
Have a fantastic Gamescom experience.
Mano, esses caras são gênios, velho. Eles pegaram o FIFA e tiraram os elementos injustos de gameplay. Não é o PES, não é o PES.
the first time you get to play all 9 films in one game. And looks like everyone's come out tonight.
Baixando 50 mega por segundo, caralho, rico.
3PO, everybody. All right, that changes today, though, with a brand new look at the game. We're so excited to show this to you. Check it out.
Bom, Star Wars Lego, vamos ver.
Promise me you will train the boy.
É muito engraçado.
I was once a Jedi Knight.
As cenas do filme emocionante. Versão Lego.
How did my father die?
Ready are you? What know you of ready? The rebellion is reborn today. The war is just beginning.
O jogo é pura comédia, é legal.
I will not be the last Jedi.
Eu acho que tanto faz de baixar pela Uber ou pela Epic, o Doctor.
Reach out.
Pô, hoje então a gente já tem 2 jogos pra jogar, né, mano? Splitgate e... Riders Republic. Maneira a gameplay de nave ali, hein, do Star Wars. O combate com o sabre de luz também parece estar legal. Eu queria ver uma nave batendo e explodindo um monte de pedaços de Lego. Será que eles não fazem essa pra mim, não? Não. Teve algo do Splitgate. Hoje começa a temporada 0 de Splitgate. Com um novo modo de jogo.
I am ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
Os caras fazendo gracinha. No Spring de 2022. Spring é o quê? Verão? Primavera? Spring, eu não sei o que é Spring.
A game called Synced Off Planet. It's a new kind of companion shooter where teamwork and tactics are important, but so are the enemy nanos you can weaponize and have fight on your side. Tomorrow, I'll be hosting a special Gamescom showcase with lots of in-depth info on Synced Off Planet. But right now, here's the
Primavera,
reveal
obrigado,
trailer
Felipe, é isso
for
aí.
Synced Off Planet.
Um trailer review, ele falou que é um companion shooter, que as táticas têm importância.
The Morpheus chip, a revolutionary implant that bridged biological and digital. Soon they found a way to rearrange matter, but it went wrong. We were surrounded by nanos, and they turned on us. Billions of lives lost, the world we knew, over. But we found a way to sync with nanos. To control them. Now the remaining survivors are fighting back. Those of us left are trying to get on shuttles headed for the only safe place. Off-planet.
Parece que o planeta foi dominado por esses nanos.
Might just save us.
E o único lugar seguro é fora do planeta.
Next up, another fun surprise for you guys, the Outlast
É
Trials.
VR.
In this horror survival game, you play a part of the Murkoff Corporation. You're a test subject in a controlled training facility in the middle of the Cold War era. Red Barrels up in my home country of Canada has been hard at work on this game.
É VR esse Outlast?
Solo with up to 3 others in multiplayer. And tonight, I am so honored to
multiplayer.
world premiere the brand new trailer for this game launching in 2022.
Se pá não é VR não, eu achei que era porque apareceu ali, mas o cara é um experimento. Desculpa.
I want you to know that you are safe. I'm your friend. Why did you come here?
Ih, se não for VR é hype, hein? Outlast novo. Já tinham falado dele, só que talvez eu confundi que era VR. A gente já jogou Outlast 1 e 2 na live, só que a gente perdeu o VOD.
But fight the process. I'll learn you. We're all working to unlock
Outlast multiplayer.
your new self. A better self. A productive member of society. Thank you for volunteering for the therapy. We are all going to get better.
A gente tá dentro da Murkoff. Murkoff, pra quem não sabe, em Outlast é tipo a Umbrella de Resident Evil. The Outlast Trials. O hype, hein? Muito bom. Eu imagino que seja.
Next up, something a little lighter. We're going to head into the creature collecting open world
Hidratação.
of Dokkaev from Pearl Abyss in South Korea. This unique, vibrant world looks absolutely beautiful. And what you're about to see is actual gameplay footage from this action-adventure experience where you befriend these adorable beings that gain strength from people's dreams.
Eles mostraram o jogo de terror, agora mostraram um joguinho fofinho, vamos ver.
It's gonna be special. 새로운 날이야. 어쩐지 좋은 일이
Tá tocando um K-pop.
두근두근거려.
Eu vou tomar copyright. Deixa baixinho. Pokémon 2. Caralho, é GTA. Caralho, Fortnite 2. Que porra é essa? Galera, esses trailers que só toca música a gente vai ouvir bem baixinho, tá? Com todo respeito. Não tem nem o som do jogo, é só música K-pop. Se a live de hoje sumir, o VOD, você já sabe o motivo. Achei top, queria jogar. Não, também parece maneiro. Olha o streak, viado, de skate. Nossa, mas não faz sentido nenhum. O skate entrou dentro do chão ali. Mas é arcade, né? Maneiro. Cara, mas é muito fofo pra mim isso daí, cara. Minha alma não funciona assim. Falou o cara que joga Fortnite, né? Cadê os demônios, mano? A escuridão. Morte, destruição. Mas parece maneiro. Nossa, mas isso daí tá com um gráfico muito bonito pra rodar no nosso PC, mano. No PC do brasileiro médio. Mano, é só música o trailer, tá? A gente vai ouvir mudo, tá? Me desculpa, mas é melhor do que correr risco de perder o canal. A gente vai ouvir outra música aqui enquanto isso, ó. Não, não vai. Aqui, ó. Música sem copyright. Que da hora, parece maneiro, né? Acabou o K-pop? Acabou.
That one looks so fun. Back at Summer Game Fest, Jeff
Parece divertido
Goldblum
mesmo.
joined me to reveal Jurassic World Evolution 2. Now it's time to find out about the release date and get a first look at the gameplay of this simulation that lets you take charge of one of the greatest theme parks of all time.
Simulador de Jurassic World. Completamos 1 hora de evento. Só mais uma. Vou comer algo depois volto, beleza. 35,40? Caralho, os caras tão medindo quem tem o pau maior ali, de acordo com quem tem a internet mais rápida. Salve, salve, Tempest. Boa tarde, tudo bom? O meu pau é o menor, velho, só baixa 20 mega. Porra, mas 200 mega já tá bom demais, velho. Se 200 mega tá bom pra mim, eu imagino pra quem precisa de mais do que isso, velho. E eu sou heavy user. Ah, mano, eu tenho preguiça desse jogo aí. Cadê meu sub? Sumiu? Expirou, mano.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jurassic World.
Todo respeito aí aos fãs de Jurassic Park. Caralho, estão dando um tubarão. A musiquinha é legal. O que vale mais?
Far Cry is a franchise known for its incredible villains, and with Far Cry 6,
Far Cry 6.
Ubisoft has perhaps found
Story trailer.
Hollywood's greatest villain, from Breaking Bad to
O que vale mais pra mim? Bits ou sub? Prime ou normal?
Esposito leads a talented
Tanto
cast
faz.
as a dictator, Anton Castillo. Anton is willing to sacrifice his own people to turn his country into a paradise for his son.
Eu prefiro pensar no que custa menos pra você. Acredito que o Prime. Que custa menos.
Island nation of Yara. If you like a deep story with compelling characters, Far Cry 6 should be at the top of your list later this year. Let's take a closer look with the world premiere story trailer for Far Cry 6 coming this October.
Ó, trailer de história de Far Cry 6 chegando em outubro, vamos ver.
Miss Tilly, I'm afraid I only have a few minutes.
Let's get right to it. Yesterday, your network, Yara Vision, was hijacked by rebels.
Oh, don't shoot!
They called for the liberation of so-called outcasts from Viviro labor camps. Is Viviro produced with slave labor?
Viviro saves millions of lives. Do you think that those lives care where it comes from?
You were imprisoned at the age of 13, the same age as Diego. You spent a lot of time with your father.
He is a great teacher. A lion finds calm before the kill. Fire me!
I understand you were forced to endure 15 years of hard labor, pruning tobacco. I hear you still have the blade.
When Yara becomes paradise, my methods, no one will care.
You are the only survivor? I watched Castillo order a whole boat of our people shot to death. Get as far away as you can from that psychopath. All of you.
Cara famosão.
Revolution is not won by the fearless.
É o ator de Breaking Bad, T-Fest. Giancarlo Esposito.
I have a vision to rebuild paradise. A cure. Viviro, the most effective treatment for cancer the world has ever seen. Grown within our precious tobacco. But our paradise comes at a cost. This our enemies will never understand.
Out. Now.
Your safety's on.
Aqui ele é um ditador e ele tá fazendo um tratamento pro câncer.
You want me to kill Anton Castillo? Kill a dictator who has raped our land and turned our people into slaves? Thinking about it. What about you?
You're gonna be a fucking guerrilla legend.
A gente é o grupo de resistência.
I am not fearless, but I promise you one thing. I will be fierce.
There are lions and there are lambs. Rule or be ruled. You are a lion. And we eat the fucking lambs.
Fez foi mal.
I cannot wait
Doctor.
to play that game and see Giancarlo in it. All right, now it's time to catch up
Oh,
on
Blood
Blood
Hunt.
Hunt. We showed you this
Jogamos,
free-to-play
hein?
battle royale game from Shark Mob back at Summer Game
Battle
Fest,
Royale
and it
free-to-play de
just keeps
vampiros.
looking better. Pending on which clan
Beats dá
allegiance you
mais?
go for when creating
Sim,
your own
mas
vampire,
se você não tem
your
sub, dá
playstyle could
o
dramatically
sub
change,
Prime.
allowing
Aí
for a
você
broad
fica com
range
sub.
of ways
Aí
to
no
survive
VED.
the night. So tonight, we're going to get introduced to one of these clans and their traits.
What is beauty?
Será que vai liberar a beta do
A scenic skyline.
Blood Hunt?
A striking garment, perfectly fit. A chance encounter. An aching kiss. A rallying cry in the heat of battle. An encouraging
Essa personagem é muito linda.
in a time of need. Stunning radiance that overwhelms the senses. Deadly poise that knows no equal. A humbled foe begging for mercy. Some die for beauty. We kill for it. We are artists. We are Toreador.
Nós somos os historiadores. E aí, beta. Acesso antecipado 7 de setembro.
After a successful alpha period of testing and improving the game, the developers at Shark Mob are now ready for the next step. Early access on Steam begins September 7th. Catch all the details and sign up now at bloodhunt.com.
Free to play.
Up next, we all love a good amusement park, and we've missed them this past year. Well, now it's time to give you the world premiere announcement of Park Beyond, a brand new take on theme park management simulations from Bandai Namco and Limbic Entertainment, coming in 2022 to PC and next-gen consoles.
Um simulador de parque de diversão, isso aí?
So, be honest. It's another classic, eh?
It's a little old-fashioned, don't you think?
Oh, nonsense! Everything's brand new! They haven't made most of these rides since the 80s, for, some reason.
The reason is that nobody wants to ride them anymore. But it's okay. I think we just need a little help.
Oh, yes. Very impressive. Oh, the engineering is going to cost an arm and a leg. You remind me of the Visioneer I used to be. This roller coaster, I can feel the magic of it already.
Vertical drops with enough G's to make you giddy? Thrilling bursts of speed? Is this even possible?
Does it matter?
Impossification!
Impossification. É um parque de diversão que dá pra fazer coisas impossíveis. Meu Deus. Mano, os parques daqui da Zona Oeste do Rio de Janeiro fazem uns bagulho desse aí também. Os carrinhos da montanha-russa saem voando. Só que não acaba tão feliz assim. Os parafusos soltando, sai voando. Mas no final tá todo mundo chorando, não fica assim feliz, alegre que nem esse jogo. Jet.
First announced last year at the PlayStation Future of Gaming event, Jet, The Far Shore, comes from Super Brothers and Pine
Esse é um jogo maneiro.
an interstellar space adventure where you explore a mysterious planet in the hopes of carving out a future for a
Você
civilization on
explora
the brink of
planeta
extinction. A
misterioso.
little close to home. Today, we've got an
Procurando
exclusive new look
coisas
and a release date. Jet is coming to PS5,
para
PS4, and
que a
Epic
humanidade
Games Store
possa
on October 5th.
prosperar. Aqui no Distrito Federal tem só um. E é assim, padrão, né? A humanidade tá à beira da extinção. Assim, isso se esses bichos aí forem humanos, né? Mas eu acho que são. E a gente parte explorando um planeta, eu acho, desconhecido. Vendo se ele tem recursos. Seria apropriado para ser uma nova casa. É meio No Man's Sky. Só que é mais indie. E é bom. Quer dizer, não sei. A gente vai ver se é. Já volto? Ok. The Far Shore. Jet The Far Shore. Parece interessante aí, mais um joguinho pra quem tem PC fraco. Que parece realmente interessante. 5 de outubro. O jogo tem acordo de exclusividade com a Epic.
Right now, it's time for an important development update from Guerrilla about their highly anticipated PlayStation game, Horizon Forbidden West.
Horizon Forbidden West. Update sobre o Horizon. Nós jogamos o primeiro Horizon em live quando saiu pra PC, mas isso daí não vai lançar pra PC ainda.
My name is Matthijs de Jonge, Game Director on Horizon Forbidden West. I'm here today to share some exciting news on our upcoming sequel. It's been a few months since we at Guerrilla were able to share our first gameplay experience as part of PlayStation State of Play, giving you a glimpse of where Aloy's journey will take her next, and showcasing exciting new elements like swimming, free climbing, expanded melee combat, and more. At that time, Horizon Forbidden West had just passed a major milestone, and we had entered the final stage of development. On track, but a bit uncertain if we would be able to polish the game to the level of quality that we strive for. It's no surprise that our teams were hugely impacted by the global pandemic. We've been adjusting to new workflows and other challenges while keeping our team safe and prioritizing a healthy work-life balance. But today we can finally confirm that our long-awaited sequel will come to both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 on the 18th of February 2022.
Não adiaram não, na verdade acho que nem tinham revelado uma data.
And look for pre-orders to start next
18 de fevereiro.
of September. We're so grateful to you, our amazing fans, for your unwavering support. We know how much you're looking forward to reuniting with Aloy and her friends, continuing her story and exploring
Esse jogo é roda no
dangerous
PS4?
world. Your passion, fan art, cosplay, virtual photography and videos have meant the world to all of us. Before we go, there's one more thing to share with you, and it's something our community has been asking about for a while now. The patch for 60 FPS support for Horizon Zero Dawn on PlayStation 5 is live right now, and you can find more information on our social channels. From all of us at Guerrilla and PlayStation, thank you for all your
Dá pra jogar 60 FPS no console agora, hein? No PS5.
Amazon's New World is set to take us to the mystical land of Eternum on September 28th. After a successful
Se vai lançar, roda, né?
Now we've got a brand new look at this
Cyberpunk também lançou e não rodava.
towards its open beta on September 9th. And if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to connect your account to get the Twitch drop.
Olha o drop aí do New World.
A
Jasmine jogava New World, né? Aí. Ganhou o drop. Acho que é a única do meu chat que jogava. Mas tá valendo já, né? Se alguém resolver jogar algum dia, já tem o drop.
The stories you've heard.
Você queria jogar? Foi mal os comentários que eu tô deixando passar, tá? É porque eu não quero falar por cima do jogo muito, apesar de já estar fazendo isso nesse momento.
The island is indeed a place of legend.
Ainda não comprei por 70? Não vou comprar não.
But many who've sought to claim them have simply vanished without a trace.
Vamos ver, vai. Vamos ver. É porque eu não gosto de MMO, velho. Eu não sei que esse MMO aí seja diferente. Ele parece ser diferente pelo que eu vi. Eu achei maneiro o que eu vi dele.
Chart your course and your fate. We can pretend no longer. This corruption must be stopped.
Mano, eu quero ver o Demon Slayer. Mostra o Demon Slayer. Mano, vou passar um anúncio aqui. Não, não vou. Passa. Nunca joguei MMO. Mano, eu já joguei, mas não é meu estilo de jogo. É pessoal, é pessoal. Que nem MOBA. Também não suporto MOBA, mano. Não que o estilo seja ruim.
That was the Gamescom trailer for New World, and joining me now is the game director from New World, Scott Lane. Scott, how you doing?
Vamos, Beck.
I'm great, Jeff. How are you?
I'm great. You guys had a very successful closed beta test this summer, right? Tell us about it.
Yeah, we were
eles estão de papinho aí, a gente teve a beta, eu vou passar um ad, foda-se. Eu acho interessante esse. Não, eu também achei interessante a gameplay. Dava pra dar espadada, tá ligado?
Watch those streamers and we got so much good feedback.
LOLzinho, vamos, mano. Eu vi a Jasmine jogando, eu achei maneiro. Porque ele tem um combate que eu achei legal.
Yeah, we're opening it up to the public from September 9th through the 12th. So if you're not familiar with New World, come check it out. And if you want more information on how to participate, you can go to www.newworld.com.
Before we go, I want to ask you about post-launch content. What do you have planned for players after September 28th?
Well, we are completely committed to making Eternum a living, breathing world that players will come back to again and again for years to come. So for us, launch is really the beginning. It's day one. We're going to continue to add features well beyond launch, and we're going to continue engaging with the players to help drive our goals and where we take the game. I can't get specific on what we're talking about, but I can give you some hints. Players have already been asking for more supernatural elements and more weapons, so we got a pretty cool way to combine those into a deliverable that
tá mostrando umas concept arts.
And then players have been asking for more group content and expeditions, so we're working toward that as well. And then, you know, with the holidays right around the corner, I'm pretty excited to see what that might look like on Eternum.
All right, thanks so much for joining us, Scott.
Thanks, Jeff.
Tá, ele falou da Open Beta e mostrou mais artes conceituais.
Game news, and today also marks the release of another Marvel game.
Outro jogo da Marvel? Marvel Future Revolution.
Today marks the release of Marvel's first open-world action RPG on mobile, an ambitious new game that allows players to customize their favorite superhero and experience a brand new action-packed story. Let's take a look at this exclusive launch trailer for Marvel Future Revolution, available to download today for free from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
Vamos ver, pode ser bom, mano. Eu não tenho preconceito no jogo mobile não, velho. Eu sou jogador de Free Fire. Faço parte aí, sou rico, fiquei rico jogando Free Fire.
Take care of it, my friends. Earths from different dimensions have merged into one.
O multiverso.
Who are you? A friend from the neighborhood.
Ah, qual é? O trailer do Marvel teve dois Homem-Aranha se encontrando e um trailer do Homem-Aranha não teve? Aí é saca, velho. A indústria mobile é o futuro mesmo, hein? Vou te falar.
This is a war we'll have to fight together. Welcome to Omega Flight.
Junte-se à revolução.
Tales of Arise marks the 25th anniversary of the series, and the franchise enters a new era on
Tu já abriu o Riders pra ver? Não.
Here to celebrate Tales is Lindsay Sterling,
Tava esperando a FLP.
a rearrangement of a classic Tales of Arise song.
Trilha sonora original de Tales of Arise. Legal. Talentosa a menina na entrega ali da performance. Isso é ao vivo. Que peruca feia. Que peruca, cara. O cabelo dela é esse aí. Mentira, eu não sei. Essa peruca é do jogo, né? Esse cabelo é do jogo. Mano, quanto mais eu vejo desse Tales of Arise, eu fico com mais vontade de jogar. A apresentação tá pica, tá? Eu faço isso daí easy. É, mas eu acho que vai ser mais agradável assistir ela fazendo do que você, Doctor. Aos olhos. Nossa, contorcionista. Meu Deus, se eu faço isso, a minha coluna já começa a doer já. Por isso eu não vou fazer, fico só na palavra. Perfeito. Maneiro, mano. Eu quebrava as costas, nossa, naquela...
Thank you, Lindsay. That was so beautiful. The Tales of Arise demo is out right now. While Tales of Arise brings the Tales of franchise to a new era on console, this isn't the only place where the franchise grows and evolves to. That's right, it's time for a new game announcement. Here's the new Tales of title for iOS and Android.
Puta, Tales Mobile. Tales of Arise Mobile. Parece ruim não, hein? Tales of Luminária. O título não faz sentido em português, velho. Contos da Luminária.
Check out the Tales of Arise demo that is available right now.
Eu quero jogar a demo disso aí, hein? É anime. Tem pra PC? Eu mandei esse trailer, sim, mandou. Demo now, PC.
Next up, we have 2 more awards for you. Best Nintendo Switch Game and Best PC Game. The Nintendo Switch has become a daily companion for many people, so let's see
Melhor
which
jogo de
games might
Switch
bring
e de
us
PC.
joy on long train rides next year. These are the
De
nominees.
Switch é o do macaquinho lá, né?
Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope by
Do
Ubisoft.
macaquinho.
Just Dance 2022, also by Ubisoft. And the winner for Best Nintendo Switch Game 2021 is Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Congratulations!
I'm Davide Soliani, Creative Director on Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. On behalf
Eles falaram que não tem plano de lançar o game para
Ubisoft,
Switch.
I wish to thank
Estão me
you
copiando,
for
estão.
voting for us.
Real foi visto à madruga.
We are deeply honored by your
Foi
support,
avistado na
and
madrugada.
so excited to show you more about the game when the time will come. Winning the prize of Best Nintendo Switch Game at Gamescom 2021 means a lot to everyone working on the project, and we cannot wait for you to experience.
Bom, o Mario
this
ganhou
cosmic
aí, né?
adventure.
O Mario com a Ubisoft
Thanks a lot,
ganhou
Gamescom, and see you soon.
uma premiação aí da
And on
Gamescom.
PC, every game, from the biggest AAA productions to the
Melhor jogo de
tiniest
PC.
one-man shows, is just one viral tweet away from becoming the next big hit. Nominated for Best PC Game 2021 are the up-and-coming strategy hit Age of Empires 4 by Relic Entertainment, From Software's Elden Ring,
Porra, Elden Ring,
Siberia,
óbvio.
The World Before from Microids and Koa Labs. And the winner of the Gamescom Award for Best PC Game 2021 is Siberia, The World Before. Congratulations
That's
to Koa
sacanagem.
Labs and Microids.
Hi, I'm
Siberia.
Lucas, the lead writer and game director of Siberia, The World Before. I just wanted
Sei nem
to
que jogo é
thank
esse.
the Gamescom's jury for awarding us today. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you on the behalf of all the team and our partners. All, you know, amazing people.
O cara botou uma máscara na
honestly working
estátua.
very, very hard to provide the best game possible. And of course, I want to have a thought for Benoit Sokal and his family. Benoit was the creator of the Siberia series, and we miss him. We miss him a lot. Well, I think that's it. Thank you again, and I think there's someone else who wants to say you something now. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, Inon Zur here, and I'm so happy to be the composer for Siberia, The World Before. I wanted to congratulate the visionaries, developers, and whoever contributed to this amazing
O holofote na TV.
great achievement.
Ele falou que o
And I
criador da
cannot
série
wait
faleceu
to
ali.
share with you what's to come.
Hi, this is Tiny DePass. I'm the founder and director of I Need Diverse Games, a not-for-profit based in Chicago, Illinois. Welcome to the rest of opening night of Gamescom Live.
It's absolutely crucial to make sure that the pathway into games is as accessible and supported and inclusive for members of underrepresented groups as it is for anyone else.
The idea of seeing someone, whether they are someone who looks like you, someone who acts like you, someone who enjoys the same things that you do,
Falando daquele papo de
can sometimes be life-changing.
representatividade. Importante, importante.
For those who seek to find a way to leave their world behind.
Agora mudou nada pra um ad de um jogo.
Team up.
Meu Deus.
And prepare for Jumanji. The curse returns.
Jumanji. Está no intervalo?
Possibly have hired someone else to kill the
Falta
guns.
15 minutos pra acabar o evento.
And where
are they now? You think these lunatics are still hanging around Ijincho? Now, no playing dumb and none of your
Yakuza.
tricks. Don't underestimate me, Yagami-san.
Né, Lost Judgment, a gente já tinha visto esse bagulho, eu achei que era Yakuza, então achei que era Sleeping Dogs.
Even more of Lost Judgment, watch IGN's Gamescom show where they will have a full 7-minute trailer debut of the game on their ONL post show. Now it's time for
Vai
some
ter
news from
trailer de
globally
7 minutos.
celebrated electronic artist Deadmau5. He's seen all these virtual concerts and said he wanted to do one better to create his own persistent spot in the metaverse, a living world that will evolve with his fans. It's called Oberhasli, and it's coming to Core, a platform for user-created multiplayer games and worlds this fall. Here's your first look.
Que? Deadmau5 vai criar concerto numa plataforma de jogos muito aberta chamada Core.
What is up, Gamescom? This is your good friend Joel, professionally known as Deadmau5. Yes, that is the correct way to pronounce it. Tell your friends. We're here to talk to you all about Oberhasli and Core and bringing game development to the masses. Oberhasli is going to be just a really great place for Deadmau5 fans to come and hang out with their friends and cross-communicate and just have a good time with various activities. We're going to offer interactive concert experiences. We've seen virtual concerts. We've been there. We've done that. There was no shelf life to it. So the future plans for Oberhasli are switching it up and keeping it cohesive with real-world events. You know what's happening with Deadmau5, the music and the releases have some longevity to it. Be upgraded. It would be the gateway to the brain of Joel in the world of Core. The thing about Core, of course, is people who are passionate about world building are
Esse game já tá na Epic, pesadinho.
Gamut of playable stuff, whether it's a racing game or a FPS, a battle royale.
Errou a
The
pronúncia?
variety was
Com
amazing.
certeza.
My first day in Core, I found this game called Mergelandia, and I did a
Core é como se fosse
12-hour
Roblox.
non-stop grind on it. It was just so
É jogo com vários jogos.
Like counting spaghetti, this game is like for you.
Só que é mais avançado que o
A lot of variety on there, so if you're an
Roblox,
avid gamer like
obviamente.
myself, launch Core and just browse. I wouldn't be surprised if you got hooked on something within the first hour. It's great.
Eles criaram um mundo Deadmau5, olha. A gente devia experimentar esse Core algum dia, né? Brasil, ali eu vi.
Thanks, Joel. And now here's the next big thing coming to Fall Guys. With Season 5
Fall
in
Guys.
full swing, Disney and Fall Guys are teaming up again to bring the perfect guest to your jungle-themed shenanigans. Let's take a look.
Alguma coisa de selva e Fall Guys e Disney. Já não quero mais. Quem que são esses personagens? Mulan? Mowgli? Tá.
Now, one game that got a lot of attention in June was replaced from Sad Cat Studios. The team is hard at work on the game, but did want to give a quick little tease of their progress and news on that incredible song in the trailer from the Xbox Game Showcase in June.
Esse jogo é muito bom, a gente já viu na live, em outro evento. Esse, quer dizer, ele parece ser muito bom, né? Replaced. Você viu o live action? Cara, aquele live action era muito ruim. Way. Foi só isso de Replaced. Eu achei que ia começar agora. Puta Puta que...
I'm listening to that tonight. All right, it wouldn't be Gamescom without a hotly anticipated
Mas eles
strategy
lançaram a
game.
música do trailer.
This year, Age of Empires 4 is in full force with an exclusive
Não foi o que você disse quando assistiu?
a new campaign
Na hora eu tava
and a new
hypado.
civilization showcase leading into its release on October 28th. Check it out.
Age of Empires 4.
The pages of history are filled with moments that determine an empire's fate. Every decision can be the difference between rising to power or being lost to history. How will you grow a small fort into a mighty empire?
Entendeu? Não, o filme era legalzinho, vai. O filme era legalzinho.
Every empire, no matter how large, came from humble beginnings.
Nada demais também, né?
Some invested in advancing technology.
Legalzinho pra ruim.
To create the most powerful armies. How will you use your resources to rise above the rest?
Cara, eu não gosto de Age of Empires, me desculpa. Queria achar o VOD desse dia já.
Earlier this year, Valheim, a brutal exploration and survival game for 1 to 10 players, took over Steam. And
Por favor, lança algo gratuito pra mim jogar o jogo. Que eu comprei e não joguei.
Well, tonight, Iron Gate and Coffee Stain are excited to announce Valheim's first content update, Hearth and Home, has a release date. This update focuses on base building and survival experience. Builders and cooks are going to have a field day. Here is the beautifully animated trailer.
Trailer animado. Vai ser gratuito, não? Aí eu vou ter que pagar mais pra não jogar a expansão aí do bagulho. Caralho, tá diferente o gráfico do Valheim, hein? Esse bicho já tinha no Valheim? Esse bicho que ele matou? Um dragão? Valheim, Hearth and Home. Gerson que gosta desse jogo bastante, né, mano? Quando ele aparecer, a gente mostra pra ele esse trailer. Chegando 16 de setembro. Free, grátis, pago. Não falou que é free, vai ser pago, velho.
And I've got one more award to announce tonight. PlayStation is also expecting to get a whole bunch of awesome titles in the near future, so picking the best one turns out to be a real
Eles ganharam muito com esse jogo,
These
sim.
are the 3 nominees for Best Sony PlayStation Game for 2021. Once again, the promising Elden Ring by From
Elden Ring,
Software.
o Berserker.
The 17th installment in the Tales series.
Mano, o melhor jogo de
Tales of
PlayStation.
Arise from Namco Bandai.
Elden
The
Ring.
horror game
Melhor
The
jogo
Dark
antecipado,
Pictures
né?
House of
Jogo mais
Ashes
antecipado.
by Supermassive Games.
Porque esses jogos não
And the
lançaram
winner
ainda.
for Best Sony PlayStation Game
Elden Ring.
2021 after all these nominations is Elden Ring.
Ah, tá.
Congratulations.
こんにちは、フロムソフトウェアの北尾です。この度はこのような素晴らしい賞をいただき、誠にありがとうございます。開発チーム一同大変光栄に思います。エルデンリングはここ十数年の我々の集大成として、これまでのノウハウをしっかりと活かしつつ、また新作タイトルとして新鮮な体験をユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただけるよう開発を進めています。これまで我々のタイトルを楽しんでくださった方はもちろん、そうでない方もぜひご期待いただければ幸いです。この度はどうもありがとうございました。
Ele falou que estão trabalhando no Elden Ring, que todo mundo espera muito dele. Foi rápido e sucinto. Que isso, Point Blank? Crossfire. Novo Crossfire aí, rapaziada. Ah, não, a música... O copyright vai me comer aí, vai mutar a live aí. Esse jogo mobile aí. É o Crossfire mesmo.
Hello Gamescom, and welcome to Opening Night Live. I'm Joachim Brodén from Sabaton, and today we'd like to show you our new song and video, Steel Commanders, that we did together with Wargaming and World of Tanks. And we cannot wait to play this song live, and hopefully we'll be able to play live again soon. So, until then, let's battle!
Uma música que vai tocar no World of Tanks, rapaziada. Não vou ouvir a música, velho. Me desculpa. Eu não sei a procedência de copyright da música, então a gente vai ouvir, né, mano? Sabe que música que foi pica, Luz? Que eu achei pica? Foi aquela que tu mandou aí no Discord. Puta que pariu. A música do Nirvana. Vou nem falar nada, mas ganhei 50k de L-Coins. Como assim, do nada?
Gives you wings.
Genshin Impact continues to deliver meaningful updates to
Mano,
fans,
Aloy.
and now it's time for its first crossover character, Aloy from Horizon, who is set to join the game in the 2.1 update on PlayStation on September 1st, and on all platforms for version 2.2. Here's a first look at her in action.
Eu não posso ver isso não, cara.
Aloy here. If I have to share something, it'll be my bow. In the service of people who need the
Aloy anime girl. Eu quero, velho. Eu nem jogo Genshin, mas eu quero Aloy anime girl.
Pack a punch. You're stuck now. The hunt is on.
Como é que eu pego, velho? Tem que pagar? Desbloqueio de graça no acesso antecipado no PS4 e PS5. Não tem nenhum dos dois.
And that's not all, Genshin Impact fans. We also have some breaking news to share with you about a special event planned this fall. The Genshin Concert 2021, Melodies of an Endless Journey, to celebrate the game's one-year anniversary.
Tem evento?
This October, here's
Virou
a
Fortnite?
preview of the Flanders Symphony Orchestra in Belgium performing a theme familiar to Genshin Impact players.
Caralho, tem... Cara, esse jogo é muito bem feito, velho. Eu não quero jogar Genshin, mano. Não me obriga a jogar Genshin. A track do game é muito boa. Se fudeu, bora!
Sifu earlier this year, and recently I had a chance to go hands-on and play the game. Trust me, guys, it plays just as good as it looks. It reminds me of the fluidity of combat in the Batman Arkham games with the precision of a fighting game. This really does feel like a classic kung fu film with realistic raw combat. You play a young kung fu student that has spent their life training for that day of reckoning after an assassination squad brutally murdered your entire family. Well, today I'm excited to share the news that Sifu has a release date. Here's a sneak preview.
Tem uma data de lançamento, hein? Vamos ver um sneak preview aqui do Sifu. Caralho, a porrada estanca nesse jogo, hein? Nossa! Ele falou que a gameplay tá fluida que nem um jogo do Batman. Que porra é essa, velho? Ele também falou que você é um cara que treinou a vida inteira e teve a sua família assassinada brutalmente. Treinou a vida inteira Kung Fu, né? Obviamente. Tem sangue, 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 sangue. Ah, não tem sangue. Tá bom. Data de lançamento: 22 de dezembro. Oh, tem a skin dele. Na verdade, ele é um moleque jovem ali, só que tem a skin velho.
More to show you, but right now we're going to head back to Germany to check in with Natasha. Take it away.
Thank you, Jeff. Once, there was a time when gaming was a niche and gamers were only a tiny group of people without a lot of influence. But now, we are millions. We are one of the biggest communities in the world, and thus, we can help change the world.
Eu falei dezembro? É fevereiro,
é
desculpa.
Gamescom Reforestation Program, where we can plant a whole forest.
From the creators of Plant Turismo, Leaf of Legends, and Pinecraft. Released in 2020, Expansion Pack 2021, launch soon. Gamescom Forest. Not a game, but a game-changing project. Thousands of trees were donated by the best community in the world because we need oxygen even more than a good Wi-Fi signal. Save a bee, plant a tree. Let's grow. The Gamescom Forest.
And that's it for me tonight. I hope you had a blast and are excited for all the new games coming in the next month. Don't forget to check out Gamescom Now and our German live streams on Twitch and YouTube for even more games and talks and fun. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Back to you, Jeff.
Acabou a parte dela.
Thank you so much, Natasha. Now, back in June, we were joined
As
by
garotas foram dormir.
Kojima to announce Death Stranding
Vamos
Director's
de
Cut for
Death
PlayStation 5.
Stranding.
Tonight, Mr. Kojima has prepared an in-depth video to give you a look at the gameplay and many of the new features, missions, and more that you'll encounter when the game arrives on PlayStation 5 on September 24th. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy an extended look prepared just for opening night live at Death Stranding Director's Cut.
Ele falou que vai ser um bagulho estendido. Eu vou até me reclinar na cadeira aqui, velho. Acho que vai demorar isso. Mano, e eu que tenho a versão de PC aí? Pau no meu cu? Eu que compro o PlayStation 5? Tá sendo muito resumido, a não sei que volte agora e fique lento. Mano, esse jogo eu gostei muito. Nossa, você tem uma jetpack agora.
New items that allow for easier and safe delivery. One of the new items is the Evolved Stabilizers, which features thrusters that help reduce the impact of landing when jumping from higher areas.
É um negócio para você anular o dano de queda.
The Cargo Catapult is a cannon-like device that can launch your cargo over long distances. Enabling you to develop even more creative ways to deliver your cargo safely
Tem um foguete para fazer as entregas agora.
You should have more faith in yourself.